Hey guys, another video, actually in Project Spark, which is odd. It's been so long. I haven't actually played it in ages. I mean, I haven't even updated it. You can see I'm still not currently online because I just haven't been on it. I mean, I got this whole different map going on. It had zoom and everything, but it's not working on the keyboard. I haven't even implemented that yet. I did, however. Yes, I started editing some side quests. I had these guardian shards. These are these two big things that you see here that kind of pulls around. Those things. These two big ones aren't normally here. This is just for the purposes of this video. What we've got here, we've got this weapon. We can pick it up. We got all our information that still needs tidying up. I've got the inventory switch, so I can switch to a blank weapon. If I press the 3 key and then press 2, bring up, I can even equip the treasure map if I wanted to, or bring up the sword. The idea behind the guardian shards is to restore power to these extra ones here, and I didn't even get as far as adding in some big weapon. They're just a few custom weapons, so if we pick one up here, you can see that power has been returned, we get a little effect. And now we have another weapon. We can pick that up, we can switch to it, and we can just see that it's move the camera, go, it's just an axe with an egg in it. It's really cool. There's something else, and you get quite cool effects with custom weapons. So awesome. I'm actually impressed with the weapons themselves. I'm just getting reconjugulated with the whole thing. As long as I haven't been on it since the last video I did. That was literally the last time I actually came onto this thing. Without further ado, let's go on, and we get another one, we get another plinth, and now we have another weapon, and now we can check out the next one as well. We've got the Lance of the Second. This is basically just an ice pick with some extra ices on it, but it also does have a handguard, which I was quite happy with. It's kind of big, but as you can see, it does have a handguard around it, and you get the same sort of glowy effects, which I do like when you do the big attack, and it kind of like leaves this trail behind after you've done the attack. That is really cool. Oh, that was a mouthful. Let's have a look at how we did it. Very simple. This is just another way of spawning rewards, that sort of thing. If you want hidden collectibles in order to gain access to like a secret room or anything like that, really. Here we are. We have the weapons. We can look inside those. No, we can't. Give me. This is awkward. There we go. Is that it? No. Whatever. We don't need to look at the weapons anyway. What we do need to look at is the gems. These crystals that I'm using. These are keeping track of a global number variable. This one I've just got is the weapon collect count. This is what I'm using to unlock different weapons throughout the entire level or game. Or level, assumedly when they release the whole level linkage thing. And for this I've just use an increment, which is just maths. It's just maths. Increment by 35. Obviously the other numbers throughout the actual game are a lot lower. This is obviously demo purposes. Subject is there. So it makes sense. And then we've just got a simple pick up B effect. This will play on the crystal. If you just leave it as it is, it will just play wherever that crystal is, as well as the collect noise that will play wherever that is situated within the world, and then it will destroy itself. So that sorts them out. But now we need a way of tracking how the weapons actually spawn in, and this is where these two cubes come in. Obviously there would be a third one if I actually got around to finishing. So this is where we are now going to spawn. Once we've collected a certain number for this one, I've got 31. So you'd need to collect a fair amount of crystals before you actually got to it. But you can keep track of it because you can just put that into your player's brain, or in my case I've put it into the quests. I've incorporated it with the quest screen, so simple. And once it checks that that number is greater, and that number is obviously kept in check by this number variable, and that number variable increases whenever you pick up the crystals. Once it has done that, it will do this display. Just display your text screen, and then it will also, only once for these next 3 lines, we're going to play the effect, but we're going to play this out the player. So rather than it playing the position of your logic cube, it's going to play wherever your character is at the time where he reaches or she reaches the target, he, she, or zombie, if that's what you are, or even frosty gnome giants or whatever. I don't know anymore. I'm so far behind. At the same time, we're also going to play sound everywhere. This is my preference. You can also play it on the player, you can play it, you know, from the top of your house, or you can play it next door, or you can do whatever you want. Simple. And then finally, we're actually going to create that weapon. That weapon is obviously a template. It's going to create it at the same position of where that template is, and that will allow us to then pick up the weapon, and that gets us our unlockable. This is what I found pretty important. There are other ways of doing it, I would assume, but this is the easiest that I have found that actually works for me, and that is using the after tile and an after countdown timer. This is to get the message to stay up rather than it flashing on and off straight away in the matter of like frames. So you just use timing and logic, after countdown timer, 4 seconds, destroy me. And then that goes for the other one as well. All you have to do obviously is just increment the number to whatever you want, and then just change the template. So in this case I've got 60, then it'll be 100, and however far you want to go. That is it. I can do just about that. That's all there is to it. There is no need to put anything into the brains of the weapons. You can obviously implement this into doors and locks if you want to use a system of combinated levers in order to progress, and each one can only be switched on once you've collected a certain amount of hidden items, or if you want to collect gears to make a system like a clock work again. You know, it's a very simple basis for something is fairly easy. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. I don't know how much more I'm going to be doing on Project Sparked. I've kind of burnt out on it. I am trying to come up with new ideas, but I'm also trying to come up with more time. We'll see how it goes. I don't really know. If you've got any suggestions, I can probably look into them. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of if and off and maybe, and I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Ta-da!